Good morning, everybody. It's Mackenzie, and welcome back to the channel. I am actually doing this earlier in the morning because it's supposed to rain today, and I wanted to beat the rain. But I'm going to show you how busy I've been over the weekend. Ignore the tripod in the corner. So I got over here my rainbow chard, my head lettuce, and my Monstro de Viroflay spinach is coming up good. My German chamomile is coming up good. I got hit and miss on my onions here, but that's fine. My single seed challenge Groninger Brussels sprout is growing great. I propagated more celery, organic celery from the store, and potted it up. I found out through propagating that if I let it sit in that cup and get too tall, it ends up rotting out and I gotta throw it away. These are the purple sprouting broccoli that fell over in the greenhouse, and they're slowly coming back. And then cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. And what I'm thinking what I'm going to do from now on is just winter sow them, because look at this broccoli in there. The Desiccio broccoli. It's growing a lot better than this. I planted them about the same time. Little Bentley's got some flowers coming up, but it's hard to see with the plastic over it. Some more stuff is coming up in my seed tape thing with a bunch of different herbs in it. Marigold's doing good. Bunching onions doing good. Oregano's doing good. Oh, stepping over the citronella plant there. What else? My lemon balm is coming up. It's kind of hard to see, but Kentucky Wonder pole beans look like they're trying to come up. Calendula, I don't see anything in there yet. But I did see my lavender is coming up. I've never grown lavender, and I'm even growing it from seed. And how I did that was I stuck it in the freezer for like 3 weeks or a month. And then I put them out on my porch in my little seed container, so they got that nice stratification that they needed to go through. And then I winter sowed them to make sure they definitely got stratified. Okay, and then these I started inside, and I'm slowly trying to harden them off, so I kept them in the shade all day yesterday. But there's more of the peppers and tomatoes. They're looking good. Down here, my sunflowers. Oh, sunflowers are starting to sprout. Those are the Mongolian giant sunflowers. I got 2 sprouts so far. Nothing in the asparagus yet that I could see. And I just did nasturtiums the other day. But it looks like my bush beans, actually, if you can see behind the condensation, that there might be a little activity in there. My catnip is looking really good. Nothing going on with the citronella plant yet. I might end up tearing that out, but I'm going to wait and see. Everything over here is looking really good. The magnolias are coming up really nicely. And some more goodies over here. Some more hyacinth. And I found a place to plant out my lily of the valley right here behind the chimney. So that's lily of the valley I planted there. Back here, this is very rooty back here. I tried to plant other things back here, and there's so many roots. So it's really hard. Look, there's a white hyacinth. I'm not sure what these bushes are, but they'll stab you like rose bushes, and they put off these really pretty flowers. If anybody knows what this bush is, please let me know. I can't remember what all these flowers are that grow. There's the 69 Camaro. We put a 6.0 motor in it and twin turbos with 1400 apiece, 1400 horsepower apiece, and to the wheel that translates to something about 400 horsepower. Yesterday I did a deep cleaning on the inside of my truck. Truck's a very happy man now because he's so fresh and so clean. Okay, let's move into the greenhouse, I suppose. Inside here, remember I fixed all this with all the fungus and stuff with the peroxide, and look. And it seems like these black Hungarian peppers do like the heat. Yesterday it almost got 90 degrees in the greenhouse, so I had to move plants in and out, but look how strong and healthy these plants are. Yeah, they're so nice. I'm so excited about those. Now, you guys haven't seen the pond yet. I'm going to show you the pond. Back in here is a bunch of butterfly bushes, and I do believe there's a calla lily that grows up here on the corner of the pond. You see there's a butterfly bush there, some sort of a bush here. Oh yeah, I gotta throw that away. That was from cleaning out the pond, like the old lily mess. There's lilies that grow in this pond, and there's goldfish down here too. They're kind of hiding though. And those lilies will overtake this pond, but they're beautiful. And some more butterfly bushes and stuff, and I just let them go to seed so we can get rid of, we have less grass and more plants. This is going to be a nightmare to weed out, and I'm going to have to handle that. So along this row, I was growing my okra last year, and I cut holes in between the cardboard for plants. So I'm just letting that sit there and compost. And then, of course, the planting video I did the other day. It's looking really nice. It's supposed to rain today, and so I'm for the next few days. Actually, it's kind of there's rain in the forecast, so I'm thinking that these carrots are going to stay wet enough, and I won't have to come out and do anything. But I did harvest off my green onions yesterday. It seems like the curled parsley didn't quite make it through, but that's okay since I have more started. Yeah, I did some weeding and preparation in the beds, and I got this far on this row. And then back here, this is just a mess. We're probably going to have to work on that another day or get the tiller out. And then I was making sure I pulled up the crabgrass out of here, though. Now, these are the sunflower stems from last year, and I'm really going to have to work at that, too. I'm taking it easy with my back being the way it is. I had pumpkins over here last year. I had my Grand Rapids leaf lettuce right here. Oh, back over here I had I had a broccoli and Brussels sprouts right here. My peppers were over here. This trellis last year I used for cucumbers and tomatoes, but obviously it's not tall enough, so I'm planting my peas on it this year. And then over here I had obviously some parsley. I had pineapple sage, Thai basil, and I had tomatillos over here in this corner. And so you see a lot of tomatillo husks laying around still. See? There they are. Oh yeah, gotta go check out the tiller. But before we do that, we got some guerrilla gardening planned. This is not our property. This is not his property. Both of us mow this and maintain it, and I've been pruning those trees and stuff, at least at the bottom, so they don't hit me when I mow. So we are going to extend out this way for our melons and squash garden. Woohoo! So, since I want to do Three Sisters, what I'm thinking about doing is doing my pole beans up along sunflowers on this row, and Drops Family Garden actually gave me that idea. So that's what I want to do. I'm not planting pumpkins out there this year because we actually have a dedicated space for a pumpkin patch at Grandma's house. So no pumpkins this year here. Okay. There's the bass boat. And I lied, I don't have a Honda. My dad has a Honda. I have a Troy-Bilt Junior, but it has a Tecumseh motor in it, a 4-stroke Tecumseh, and you can actually slap that on a mini bike, and it's actually a really good motor. So it's really nice, it's really powerful, and it does a really nice job. So I would take you downstairs to check on how plants are going. I have ashwagandha starting to sprout, but my son's sleeping downstairs, so I'm just going to save that for another time. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, it's time to drink more coffee and get ready for the chiropractor. God bless y'all.